Welcome to the poor man's training camp. It is Friday the 17th of March. And yes, you are absolutely right. I have booked a day off work to solely ride my bike. Now you're probably wondering, how did I convince the wife that using a day's holiday was a good idea? Well, I was like, babe, listen to me. I'm a fully grown man. I'll do what I want to do with my holiday. And that was not the reality. The Rocket is going on a spa day, so your man has got a free day to do whatever he wants.
Nice.
She cannot tell me, no, I cannot ride my bike all day, but she's already nagged me that my bike's in the living room. And right on cue, I can hear the bloody rain. Oh, God. Here we go then. Let the Billy No Mates training begin. And just on cue, the Rocket, I can't turn the camera, she's in her dressing gown. She's coming down to, what you all probably want to know is how she's going on a spa day, yet I'm riding in the rain, not getting my training camp. What you got to say to yourself, Rocket?
You can go on a spa day if you want.
No, I want to be in the sun riding my bike. Apparently there's priorities and the ladies got them. Plus, we've got to get a kitchen. But Rocket, enjoy your day. She had the audacity as well the other day to say to me she was going to go her separate ways on YouTube because she thinks she's got a bigger fan base than me and people. But you said I might have to go my separate way. So your goal today.
I said if we broke up, I could go solo on YouTube.
Break up? Break up? Have a lovely day. Vlog your day, Rocket, and we'll show. No, see, she ain't got it. We're going. See you later. Straight off the bat, waterproof jacket on, and I'm starting to think the spa could have been a better option today. I've got a big one on the plans though. I'll pop it on the screen. Probably gonna have bitten off more than I can chew because I'm on the old mountain bike because it is grub central today. It is the final week on my base 3-week base endurance block / at home budget training camp. Now I'm not just jumping in with a mega ride mega week, I've been building it up over the weeks. So I think the last couple of weeks with gym and riding, I've done like over 20 hours of training both weeks, and then this week I am just notching the dial up. Life is at 100% right now, and I'm gonna try and get maybe 25 hours on the bike and some gym sessions, and hopefully I'll be fit and yeah, I'll probably be a shell. But I wanted to show how and why I do it and bring you along on this journey. You don't need Mallorca, you don't need Gran Canaria, you just need a couple of brain cells missing, and that I do have. It has been miserable these last couple of weeks, and I did race while I've been doing this. Terrible idea. I won't be doing that next year. It destroyed me. But we all think we can embrace our inner Tom Pidcock, and I truly thought I could, and I couldn't. So this week is solely dedicated to Zone 2 endurance rides. Now, if you're like the wife wondering why on earth I'm putting myself through all this training, you're in the right place. Explain why and just tell you how I've done it, because I've had some questions like, do you actually have a full-time job? Yes, I do. Bloody cheek of it. Kitchen ain't gonna pay itself. That is why we're not in Mallorca, we're not in Tenerife, because sometimes happy wife, happy life. And yeah, kitchen's coming first this year. But really the why for me is because I'm addicted. Yes, a little bit addicted to riding my bike, but most importantly, I'm like super addicted to the thought of trying to get faster, fitter, and I'm motivated by the people that are in front of me. When I watch the experts going around absolutely ripping it at full speed, I'm like, what have I got to do to get to that level? They're so fast, and it just blows my mind, and it motivates me to just want to really get after it, train hard, and see what my body is capable of. That excites me more than anything. And I guess as well, we all want to win, don't we? And I want to win. I can't lie about that. And for me, at this point in my life, I have the time and the ability and the energy to be able to go into these mega training weeks and get them done without dying or neglecting other things too much. I'm gonna do a separate video on that because stuff does get neglected, and I completely understand for some people this is totally not feasible and there's more than one way to skin a cat. But I said to my coach at the beginning of the year, I want to go all in, see how fit, how fast I can get, because you don't know, situation, circumstances may change in the future and I won't be able to do this, so why not give it a whack? Right, less talking, more shifting, or I'm never going to get home at this rate. What on earth is this? Oh, it's wet. Oh, it's horrible. I lied. You need to go to Lanzarote. Woo boy, we are 5 hours in and it is home stretch. And I was hoping to make a mega epic video of this ride and show you how and why I'm getting this big training in, and like how I'm doing it. The fact that you probably don't need to go on a training camp, although it's definitely beneficial, because this ride has been grim. It has just rained for the past 5 hours. That is the first bit of blue skies I have seen, and I'm not gonna lie and make it sound amazing, because it has been a mental battle. But this is how I'm getting it done this year for my best, fittest year ever, I hope, fingers crossed. But obviously I've had the question recently, do you have a full-time job? Yes, I do. The way I balance it, I'm really lucky with work. I can start early, do like 7 till 3:30, and I can be flexible. So if I haven't got a big day, I might do an extra hour that day at work, so that the next day I can just work 7 till 2, get out early and get a long ride in. Now I completely understand that I'm super lucky, one, to be able to do that, and two, I don't really have any commitments. People that have got kids, hats off to you. They are, woo, they're killer, they are. Please rock it, don't make me do it. So I don't have any huge commitments like kids or super long working hours. I'm lucky with work, and that's the thing, I've had to neglect certain areas of life over these 3 weeks to be able to focus on 2 main things. One, how am I gonna get my work done at work, and 2, getting my training in. Like, I'll admit, you neglect spending time with a wife. I mean, she probably hadn't even noticed I'm gone, but you have to neglect these things at certain points. And I know that I've already like said to her, next week and the following weeks I don't have as much training. So sometimes these are just like the sacrifices I have to make, and to some people they might sound small, like, oh, you're getting away from your missus. You've also got to make them aware that I'm gonna be out a lot, doing a lot of hours, and it's just lucky that our work hours work quite well, that I can get out, get my training done, come back. And the fact that she's on a spa day today, what a bloody result. The second how is sleep and recovery. Sleep has been a big priority. The Rocket also hates this, and I listened to a podcast the other day, I'll pop it up on screen now, you've got to listen to it. I'm debating having a sleep divorce with a wife, but I like to be in bed at 9 when I'm doing this. I like to try and get 7 to 9 hours sleep just for recovery. My legs feel better the next day, I feel better, and I can keep doing these higher volume endurance rides. If you're losing sleep, not getting enough, it just puts me in such a hole. So it's another thing, I like get back from training, it's like dinner, bed, bye babe, love you. Also on that note is recovery. I'm not gonna lie to you and pretend I foam roll, stretch, put my legs in boots and all sorts of other stuff. My way of recovery is sitting on the sofa. I'm not gonna lie, I think that is best for me. There's a time and a place for all that, but honestly for me at the moment, any time I've just got to sit down and chill, let my body recover and not do anything else. That is the recovery that I need. God, I really should have just done an afternoon ride. I mean, look at it. The sun's out now. I am so glad the Rocket gave me this jacket just as I was about to leave. She's like, the hero. She was like, you definitely need a waterproof. I was like, it looks all right. Bloody hell, did I need a waterproof. The third thing though has definitely got to be nutrition for me. This has been a big one, and I have tracked, well, as close as I can. I mean, I'm heading to the bakery right now. I'm not gonna lie, I factored it into my ride because I knew I was gonna need it for those last 10 miles to get home. But nutrition, I've tracked absolutely everything from the 1st of January, pretty much as close as I can on my Fitness Pal, making sure I'm getting enough carbs, getting enough protein in, and for me also getting enough iron in. And the reason I've just been doing that is because it only takes under fueling one day to be an absolute shell the next day, and you just can't afford to do that. Oh, the almond croissant hit the spot. That was needed. Shell City when you hit the 5 hour mark. But it's bloody Mallorca out here now. Look at it. The sun is shining. Hey, that has picked me up. One, the sun's out, gloves are off, home stretch. Honestly though, I am glad the Rocket is out, because the state of me when I walk through that house, it would hit the fan if she was in. Look at me. It has been grim. I'm glad I didn't take the road bike. That is ride complete. Bike is thoroughly cleaned. It deserved it, and I needed to clean up myself. It was grubby out there today, and despite the miserable weather, the morale is still high for the poor man's training camp. I have whipped up, doesn't look so good now because I literally just slopped it straight in the bowl. Not the presentation the Rocket would be happy with, but I've whipped up a 2-person pasta bake for myself. I've been on the sofa recovering today. I feel pretty good still, but I mean, I don't know how I'm going to feel tomorrow when we go again. But we've got Netflix on, mammoth bowl of pasta about to go down. Is this what it's like to be single? Ride your bike, eat loads of food, watch what you want on Netflix. Babe, hate it. I hate it, babe, trust me. Here we go again, another big day in the saddle. I'm out on the road bike today. I'm hoping for better conditions. I mean, the roads are still grim as anything. Please do not be persisting it down for the next 5 hours. But I'm joining up with a Mossa crew today. So normally that sounds like a terrible idea, but there's 2 rides today. There's the Mossa Smash Fest, and then there's the endurance pace ride. And I've done the sensible thing for the first time in my life, and I'm going on the endurance pace ride. I thought my legs were feeling good when I woke up and got out of bed. I started riding and I was like, oh, there's the spice. So this next 4 to 5 hours are going to be spicy.
One eternity later.
One eternity later, the Mossa crew deserted me and bailed on the ride because it was miserable. It absolutely chucked it down. The worst weather ever, but I survived my 5 hours. And look who's back. The person you actually come to this channel for. The real vlogger slash hero of this channel. And I'm of course in the bad, but we hadn't seen each other for like 24 hours because you went to the spa. How was your spa?
Lovely.
Lovely. Now she's come back stressing. I thought it was meant to zen you out. Turns out bloody not. But I'm in the bad books. One, when I got back today, she had been to get her hair done. But in my defense, I didn't say your hair looks nice because I've never seen her without a beanie. So, so how am I meant to know? And 2, I left my wet clothes on the carpet. So yeah.
And walked upstairs with wet socks and left a trail all up the landing, and left mud and wet socks marks all in here.
What can you do? What can you do? We've got to do this, Sarah. We've got to get through this week. Come on. Give me some love. Say, subscribe.
I'm giving you love.
Well, they are. And obviously this weekend it is Mother's Day, so today we're now going to go out, take my mum out for coffee and cake. What a treat. Hopefully the Rocket's going to pay. It is officially the final day of the poor man's training camp, and I think I'm going to survive it, and it's going to be a good day. The shades are on for 2 reasons. The sun is actually out and it's not hammering it down, well, for now anyway, but I am still soaked because a car just went through a puddle and absolutely drenched me. I feel like I've been on a theme park ride. And number 2, the shades are on because I broke my rule of prioritising sleep last night, so I look like a zombie. But it was for a good cause, because it's not often I get a medal at the cyclocross presentation, so I'm going to let myself off. But for the final day, I've called in the cavalry, I think that's the saying. I've got Dad involved. Dad, oh Billy, no mates, need someone to ride with. I can't, after Mosser bailed on yesterday's one, I can't take another ride on my own. I've run out of podcasts to listen to. The rare sight, Derek Coppola on a bike. The final stretch of my week training camp. Dad and Ben are out. I've played the big, well, I say that, I'm letting them drop me today. I'm playing the big boy card. I'm not getting involved in their little sprint. Dad's favourite thing to do is to aggressively surge up a hill when I'm trying to stay in zone 2, just to demoralise me a little bit more, and then he'll turn around as if he's dropped me. That's his favourite, and then he stops pedalling over the other side. Just had a little cake stop, and I have got some interesting facts about this cake machine in front of us, aka Dad. The other week at Southern XC, he said to me, yeah, I've stopped eating as much carbs at work. I'm just having a bit of protein, a little bit of salad. In 24 hours the other day, he ate 2 Belgian buns and 8 hot cross buns. 8 hot cross buns. That is where I get it. What a machine. That's a carb machine. They were on offer. Bloody hell. Here's my point exactly. Dad won't like to see that, so he'll go for his aggressive surge. I've got to stay zone 2 to survive. They cannot help themselves. And there they go again. Boys will be boys. Dad's blown his biscuit. But Steady Eddie back here is sucking up his pride and doing what his coach has asked for once. When I said I was riding with my dad today, I meant riding way behind them. Actually, I'm just riding solo. Dad's got to burn off those 8 hot cross buns he smashed. That is the poor man's training camp complete, and the wife still recognises me just about. Yeah, do you? Glad that I'm back. She wants me to go on another week's training camp, get another break from me. But overall, I think I hit like 28 hours of training this week. It was absolutely full on, I'm not going to lie. And the legs are feeling it now. So we've got rest and recovery now. I've been editing this video and I'm a bit like, oh, it's rubbish, to be honest. I'm not going to lie. Do people want to see this? Please comment down below if you want to see this sort of insight rather than just the race videos, because I want to try and mix it up and give other content as well. But in all honesty, the way I want to finish this video is by saying, if you want to give something a go, don't worry about what people think. Like, when I thought about giving this mega week a go, I thought, oh, people are just going to comment on your Strava or think, why are you doing this, why are you doing that? But who cares what people think? If you want to post a YouTube video, post it. If you want to post an Instagram picture, post it. If you want to do some stupid training, just do it, because life's too short. If you want to succeed at something, you've got to give it a whack. I don't know, is this going to make me fitter? Is it just going to make me feel terrible for weeks? Who knows? But in my head, I was just like, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, so give it a shot. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you in the next one.